So when I go back in there in the morning, what time is it? I guess I should try it. Whoa, creeper. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ow. Oh, just got absolutely raped by a creeper. I hated creepers, they just come up from nowhere. And now I have no idea where I was. Lose all that ore. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, feels better. If there's any consolation to you guys. And I feel better because I've sneezed. Oh, I know, like, just before you can tell, just before you sneeze you can tell, because, like, your nose feels tingly. You say, like, oh no, you better not come. You try and stop it. Inevitably, I'm no good at that. Because I'm just sneezing. Right, where was I? All I know is I was on the coast by the piece of beach. By the beach. I'm probably going to get raped by everything on the way. Oh no, wait, it's daytime now, isn't it? I think it's daytime. Or sunrise or something. I don't know what time of day it is. This is why having a clock on Minecraft is useful. I'll get bound to building one eventually. I'm on about having got the correct supplies yet. I'll get supplies, and I've got to find I died first. There'll be a massive creeper hole somewhere. That's where I was. I swear I was along the beach. No, I'm running it. Ah, there we go, over there. It was over here. You twisted, your girl's at home. Kid's not yours, and everybody knows. Oh, I'm not peaceful, because I'm getting myself. Where do I see some girls? Oh, over here. Is that it? Yes, I go here. That should be the creeper bit. And that creeper explosion took me down to like 1 FPS. Or was it just, oh, it was, no, probably just the screen for when you die. Make another pick, just in case. So I'm recording that soon. So make another pick. Put up there. There. Now I need to make a chest. Still a crafting when I go explore. Because I'll probably drop into lava if I don't. What was that? Oh, it's 1 hour. It's good enough. I use these two to block things. If I run into lava or water or something, I can use that to block it off, or create myself some bridges or such like. Actually, I might get a furnace going as well. Oh, it's so hard to do without my mouse. I love my mouse so much, it's quite nice actually. So it was like 40 quid, it's quite cheap. Well, it's about as cheap as gaming mouses go, but for a gaming mouse I didn't think it's too bad. It's got quite a good DPI as well. Good DPI, it has multicoloured lights in it as well, lights up in different colours. So that kind of amazes everyone. So when I take it into school, or sixth form, yeah, because I'm doing AS levels at the moment, doing geography, photography, product design, and I've probably said geography already, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing four AS levels. Some of the ones I'm doing are quite hard. Product design, that is a lot of work. I would only recommend someone doing product design if they are ready to work a lot of the times. Like I've been taking a lot of weekends off, which I shouldn't be, and that caused me to fall behind. Like I was, well, in the first week, to put it in perspective for you, in the first week, out of most people I knew, I was the only person getting set tasks to do. Like in the first week, I was one of the only people I knew getting set tasks. And basically, the first week I had to do about 10-15 pages of graphics work. All A3 sheets, 10-15 pages. And we had like little to no guidance on what to do for them. So basically had like go out by ourselves and wing it. We were just told what we should title the sheets, and that was it really. We didn't get told much more than that. It was like that basic. But regardless, but before we even went to sixth form, I was set tasks for, I think, all of my subjects, bar like one. Graphics wanted us to do design, a separate design page for two different like design styles. So I did modernism and streamlining. If you don't know what they are, look them up on the internet. Like basically we had to do that as a starter before we could do anything else in our course. So it was either do that or don't do the course basically, because you'd be behind everyone else as soon as you started. So we had to do that to start off with, just for graphics. Photography, I had to take 2 sets of photos, do research on about 20 different photographers, and something else. Can't really remember because it was quite a while ago. It was like 3 months ago now, probably, so actually probably a bit more than that. So can't really remember too well, but that sixth form is a lot of work. Like I want to go to uni after sixth form, after completing sixth form. Hopefully get 3 A levels out of at the end of it, and go to uni. But recently I've been having kind of second thoughts on going to uni. Just A, price, and B, people saying, oh, uni's so much harder than sixth form. You know, you get like loads more work. So I was there thinking, well, if I'm getting as much work as I am at the moment at A levels, could I basically cope with the extra work? But someone I know at uni, who is at uni at the moment, should I say, he's doing quite a heavy course, like what's considered a heavy course, and he was saying like he goes out every weekend, and bearing in mind his like uni courses, like 80% coursework, he has 1 hour test, and the rest of his grade, that's like 20% of his grade, and the rest of his grade is coursework, or made up of coursework. And he was saying that despite all the coursework he gets set, because he normally gets set like an essay a week, pretty much. So, and despite all of the essays and tasks and that he's been set, he still found time to go out like every week, which I didn't really understand to start with. And then like watching Pyro Puncher and like a few other YouTube people I watch who are at uni currently, they all seem to be saying pretty much the same thing, that just go to your lectures, pay really good attention, like pay attention, and basically just when all the coursework and stuff you get set is expanding on what you've done in class. So like, I don't know, it's hard to explain because I'm not actually at uni, I'm only doing A-levels at the moment, so I'm only putting this together from what other people have said, but so I'm not saying it's going to be 100% accurate, but from what I can gather so far, I think it's basically the more coursework intense your course is, well no, it doesn't really, from what I've heard so far, it doesn't really seem to matter whether your course is coursework intensive or not, because if it is, you do loads of work throughout the year, and in common exam periods you don't really do a lot, you just kind of sit there and chill. Well, not literally, but you know. And like for courses where you get like no coursework and a test, you chill for like the majority of the year, and then come test like a few weeks before tests start, you go mental revision time. But I don't know whether that's right or not. If any of you guys are at uni, you know, let me know what it's like, because I am seriously considering thinking of going to uni, but there's just a few things that are kind of always in the back of my mind, like cost and all those types of things that are just like, because let's face it, jobs aren't really available at the moment, just period, no matter what your qualifications are. It's like one of my friends who's left uni with like A's and really good marks and that, and he left uni, applied for a job in Tesco's, and he didn't get hired. It just made me think, like, who actually got the job? Because I couldn't think of anyone more qualified than he was, to be honest, because he did, I think it was 2 or 3 uni courses, and if he didn't get the job, you know, who did? What did they do? How many A's did they get, or how many degrees did they get? Because I would have thought that having that many degrees that are all good marks would have basically set him up, you know, really. To put it frankly, I thought he would have just walked into the job, but I don't know, the job market's tough at the moment, and people say, oh, uni kind of puts you in debit for like 30 years and all this type of stuff. And we had someone come in and give us a lecture the other day about uni. He's a student at Bournemouth Uni, which is where I'm thinking of going, and he was basically came in and he was talking to us about university life and what it's like and the pros and the cons and all that type of stuff. And on a completely unrelated note, this is a big cave system. I'm gonna go back before I get lost. Yeah, he was saying, he just came in and talked to us about what it's like being at uni, and you know, if we do go, what to expect, all that type of stuff. And from what he was saying, it does seem that students have quite a good social life. So, I mean, the work can't be... You can't get that much work if everyone I've spoken to that goes to uni is like, oh yeah, I go out at least like once a week. I mean, during my A-levels, I've been going out quite a lot, like been going out with my girlfriends or been going out with friends or whatever, like most weekends. And that's like recently I've been doing that, and before I was kind of just, I don't know, I wasn't really doing anything at the time. I wasn't doing anything important, I was just kind of wasting time. And then we had, they called it parent consultation, which is like basically where you and your parents go in and they speak about you and how you're getting on and what you can improve on, that, you know, that type of stuff. And they basically said to me that, you know, if you don't start showing more of a commitment to your courses, that they wouldn't have you back for A2 level, which is like, because AS is half an A level, and when you go for A2, you get the other half, and you get, if you do 4 courses, 4 ASs, you normally drop one at A2 level, so you end up with 3 A levels and half an A level, if that makes sense. But they basically told me if I didn't basically pull my thumb up my ass and start doing stuff, then they wouldn't have me back. That was, you know, kind of quite a big wake up call. So I thought once you got in and it was your, like, pretty much your entitlement to stay and do 2 years of that course. I didn't know that they could, you know, just chuck you out and just have done with you, really. So I think that's kind of made me wake up a bit more and think about what I want to do with my life, and, you know, where I want to go, really. Where I want to go and what I want to do. So I think recently my social life has taken more of a back seat, but I don't know, I have to wait and see. I think I'll find out whether I'll be allowed to go for my AS exams, and whether if I do well in them they'll let me stay in 2 or 3 weeks of me recording this video. So when I upload it, because I've got to get Premiere working again. My Premiere broke the other day because it's a pirate copy. Shh, don't tell anyone. But yeah, as soon as I get that working again and I can piece all the bits together, because I don't know why, but I don't know whether this is Fraps in general or just my Fraps, but it seems to piece the videos, so it cuts up into like 3 or 4 minute sections. You have to then piece them together. I don't know whether that's what Fraps does or what. But yeah. Enough about me. Let's talk about Minecraft for a bit. This is quite a big case system. I think this is going to take some exploring, and this episode has just been me walking around and mining, really. So, and I don't know how long I've been recording for. Because I was going to set my timer up, and I haven't again. And this has probably gone on for way too long. So I think I'm going to sign off here and explore some of this cave, probably off screen, and hopefully get unlost off screen as well. I'll just take some of this armor on here. But yeah, I will probably call it here, because I think I've been recording for about 20 minutes probably. Even though I was going to only record for about 10, so that's really gone to plan, but still. As soon as I get out of this cave to where I know where I am, I will probably call it there. I think, is this? Yeah, there we go. I'll leave you a view of this black sheep as I go. Sheep, hey, sheepy, turn around. This is WarierAd signing off. Bye.